How we doing, everybody? Welcome back to another YouTube video. As always, thank you so much for being here. Today, we're going to be highlighting the MP40 from Vanguard on Rebirth Island. And if you're not using this thing, you need to be, because it is, in my opinion, the best SMG and secondary gun right now in all of Warzone. Now, as per usual, we're gonna go and get into the loadout first, just so you guys have an idea of what I'm gonna be rocking in the MP40 in today's gameplay. And then we're gonna go and flip it over into the important part, get into some action. I have an absolute banger for you guys today, a 22 kill dub on Rebirth Island with a ton of MP40 action. Hope you enjoy the video. Kicking out the MP40 loadout with the muzzle attachment, we're going to be rocking the recoil booster at the very bottom option. As you guys can see here, this is going to help add some fire rate into the MP40, which is going to be key and help us out a ton in those close range engagements. Now for the barrel, we're going to be rocking the Krosnik 317 option that you see here, the very first one. This is going to help with the overall control of the MP40, and I think it's a very key attachment for this gun. Now moving on over to the optic, my preference here is the Krosnik ISO 2 optic at the very bottom of the list here. This was my favorite one. It's a very clean iron sight. It's also going to help us some ADS speed of the gun, but at the end of the day, I think it gives a clearer sight picture than the regular iron sight. I actually prefer this over the slate reflector, which I run on a lot of my other SMGs. Now for the stock attachment, we're going to be rocking the first option here, the Krosnik 33 folding stock. As you guys can see over here to the right, it's going to give some sprint to fire speed, and it's going to give some overall movement speed of the gun, just helping out with the mobility for this MP40. Now moving on down into the underbarrel, my preference here is the Carver foregrip. As you guys can see over here to the right, the key here really is just adding some recoil control back in the gun, kind of like what we were doing with the barrel, just helping with the overall control of the MP40. This thing can get pretty wild sometimes, but with the barrel that we used earlier and the Carver foregrip, it's going to help a ton. Now for the magazine, I have a new preference here. In the past, I was rocking the 64 round drum. In this gameplay, I was actually rocking the 45 round mag, as you see here. Now this thing does sacrifice about 20 bullets from the 64 round drum, but what it does give you is some more recoil control and accuracy, which again is key. Like I said earlier, this thing could be kind of bouncy without a little bit of recoil control from these attachments. It's going to give you some more movement speed. You're going to be flying around the map. This thing is super quick with this attachment, some more ADS speed and fire rate. Again, both of those are very important in those close range engagements. Now for the ammunition slot, we'll just be rocking here the standard lengthened rounds just to help with the overall bullet velocity of the MP40. For the rear grip slot, my preference here is the fabric grip. As you guys can see over here, it's going to help with some ADS speed. Always important for your close range guns. So sprint to fire speed, again, some more mobility, never hurts, and some hip fire accuracy. Couple that with the underbarrel that we were rocking earlier, it's going to help with the hip fire a lot if you do need to use hip fire instead of aiming down sight. So for me, this is just a perfect attachment that fits in very well with the other attachments that we're running right now. Now for perk slot number one, we're gonna go all mobility here. The perk that makes the most sense for me here is the steady perk, just to get some ADS fire and movement speed. It never hurts to have as much mobility as we possibly can for these close range guns. Now last but not least, for perk slot number two, same idea here, just going for as much mobility as we can. My preference here is the quick perk. This is just going to increase sprint speed, just so we can be flying around that map, getting into as many gunfights as possible.
Where are we going? Sounds great.
Want a cookie, you bum?
Don't get mad. Be glad I just let you live.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Nobody?
Dude, my paddles are just getting fucking sweaty. You live on TikTok? I was. I just shut it off. It's like had no viewers in it. Like this morning, we had like 300 people in the TikTok live, and I was playing like a course. I was playing like a this morning. We had 300 people at one point, and we kept over 100 for a while. Like battle royales are the games that really do good. Those games, like Fall Guys, was a party game. Like that, people knew that one wasn't going to, you know. It was fun for like a month, and then, you know, about it. And really, the only reason it kind of blew up was because some of the big creators got onto it. And Split Game was kind of the same way. I mean, it's only multiplayer. You can only do so many things. And, oh my God! I mantled! I do have Mike Evans. Yeah, till the tab man helped those guys out a lot. Another ghosted kid. Another ghosted kid in here. Everybody's taking ghosts right off the rip.
Drop headed your way.
How did this flash me? How did that flash me? How did that flash me? You threw it past me. It went in the staircase. You're lucky I didn't die to that. I would have been on your head, bro. How would you do something like that? Please don't be a wipe. It's a wipe. Oh, no, we're good, we're good, we're good. He just came back.
Enemy UAV.
No, I'll admit, though, I had a little bit of fun playing Fall Guys, man. Me and my buddy Falcon, we played the out of that game. We played the out of that game, man. Oh. Footsteps! 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 Hello!
Wow, I did not see them, bro.
Hey, John, take it easy, my man. I just saw your message, bro. I appreciate the love on the YouTube, by the way, dude. If you got to get out of here, though, no worries, my man. Appreciate the love for sure. Enjoy your Sunday night. Oh, there's just a guy right here, man. Oh, this is looking like another thrown game, but this one's not my fault. Wait. Wait. No, there's another guy right here. 10 months, my man. What's going on, baby? Appreciate you, my man. And absolutely. Oh, what the man. Another good game ruined by no footsteps. Incredible.
No, bro. Holy.
Incredible. My dude's running the cam.smh loadout. My man's running the cam.smh loadout. Q, I appreciate the 10 months, baby. Hello?
Oh, like, come on, bro. Why is everyone on my car?
Poor guy. What's up, Supreme? My day's going good, baby. I hear someone's footsteps. I have no idea where they're at. OTS definitely still hits, man. OTS still hits. Finish that for me. Finish that for me. No? Okay. Man, I don't know where anybody's at. Yeah, I mean.
Wow.
Happens to the best of us. Not me. Wow.
That is why.
That is why you don't stack up on each other. That's exactly, if that's what you were saying, then you're correct. That is exactly why you don't stack up on each other. If that's where you're going with that, then you are correct, sir. Oh, 19 here. These people inside prison? Are they on top? I can't tell if they're. Oh no. Why are they precisioning us? That's a bold. Whoa, 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 whoa. Didn't hit one shot. Oh, I'm dead.
You fucking kidding me? He came to.
Oh, there's a guy up top.
Woo, baby! A little 22 bomb for the boy. Let's go. That was a good fight. That was a good game, man. We pulled route right at the end, man. We should have had a much better game if we heard footsteps. Hold up. Oh!